Beth Stefaniak from messymarriage.com with another edition of Sloppy Joe Time. And today I'm going to be continuing the points that I shared last week. I shared 2 points. One was, if you're dealing with a wounded spouse who is resistant to dealing with their wounds, that you should first of all let it go, turn it over to God, don't take it back. Pray for yourself and your woundedness. Pray for your spouse and their woundedness on a consistent, ongoing basis. The second thing is to find a good Christian community, a church where you can really plug in and find support from your brothers and sisters in Christ who will not only help you emotionally, but will help you through prayer support as well. Well, today I want to add to that list of things that you can do. And the first thing that I would suggest is that you find a good Christian counselor. Your church may have a referral list of counselors that they refer to, and friends that you have, ask them about any counselors that they may have gone to that have been helpful. That's a good place to start. And I say that because even though your spouse may be the one that's more obviously wounded or maybe the one that's resistant to dealing with their wounds, you are affected by that, and you have your own wounds to deal with, and those wounds that you have will not only come into the mix, but may end up making your spouse's wounds that much more hurtful and triggered. So you need to deal with that with a counselor, with the help of a professional who can be objective about what you're going through, and that can give you support and can give you the ability to know what steps to take when you are in those really difficult situations with your spouse. You need that kind of support. And then the last thing I would encourage you to do is to be talking about all of the ways that you are changing and being challenged and growing. Not in a, let me beat this over your head kind of way to your spouse, but in an apologetic and in a confessional kind of way. You know, I didn't realize that from my wounds I was doing this to you. That can be so influential and persuasive, not pressuring to your spouse, because they want to see you drop your walls. And if you're dropping your walls, you're creating this safe environment for them to feel safer as they step into being vulnerable and open about the wounds that they have. And I want to give you some more ideas on what you can do with your spouse if they're wounded and you've processed through many of these steps. So I hope you'll join me again next time. Thanks so much for joining me today.